You know you've entered the realm of a Karen when they turn on the TV in the middle of the night at max volume inside of an apartment complex just to spite someone else inside that apartment complex. It might not even be you. It might be some random other person in the same complex and he's doing it just to spite them. But you know, it's interrupting everyone else. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. At some point prior to the recording you're about to watch, this guy obviously had some form of issue with one of the Costco employees and decided that it would be a great idea to start going off at them. Anyhow, another guy decides to start recording this interaction, and well, it gets very interesting by the end.
I know the truth, you don't know the truth. I operate on the truth. Say, yeah, call them, you dumb. Call them. What are you going to say, I stole?
I got it on video, brother. Call on him. Yeah.
What an asshole.
What an idiot.
Well, walk away. Walk away. Well, then if you're here, I'm going to talk one talk. So you're my bitch. So follow me. All right, yeah, you are. You want to follow me. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Shut up with me. Stop messing with me. I will follow you up, bitch. I swear my life I'll do it, bitch. Because I didn't say nothing to you. You approached me. Did you know what the guy said? He approached me. I was leaving. He said, why are you
What an imbecile.
I said, why are you
Imbecile.
I was walking away. He came to me. Why are you? Because he's talking to me. So tell your work, don't talk to me, bro. You're acting tough because of this bitch. Get the away from me, man. You think this is TikTok? You tough? So don't talk to me, bro. Do you know people? No, you're calling the cops. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I told a woman I'll fight her husband. Are you her husband? I don't want to fight women. I want to fight men. So walk away. What the f is wrong with you? What the f is wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Why are you? That's the problem. You're talking to me and you're telling me to leave and you didn't ask what happened.
He's going to attack this guy, eh?
So what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do? Leave. 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 When you walk away, I bet you when you walk away, I'll leave. If 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 you walk away, walk away, and I'll leave. Walk away and I'll leave. If you walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll leave. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. If you three walk away, I will walk out. If you three walk away, I'll walk out. Yeah. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna do nothing. Then don't come with me. Come with me. Come with me, I'll ring you, dog. Huh? Who are you? You're the manager. I came in, I bought a few waters outside. If you go to the machine right now, there's still stuff. So
The show for you?
No, I just don't want anyone to get hurt. People shouldn't be acting like that in public, should they? It's terrible when people... No, this is utterly
why are you
disgraceful.
talking to my wife, bro?
She just asked me a
Why
question.
you... No, don't talk to her, dog. Don't talk to her.
Whoa.
Then you record it. You guys are some... You guys are not men. You're a child. You're recording for the YouTube, bro. So I come in and weird, bro. Do your stuff and leave, bro. When I step and start people up, I'm the problem. So you guys are the problem. So I come here them. They are adults. They can move if they want to.
Unbelievable.
So I come in and I go, okay, no problem.
You ought to love how his wife decided, like, why are you recording him? Why are you doing this? You're just weird. Like, why would you do that? And then, of course, when he turns around and sees his wife talking to that guy recording, he's like, what are you talking to my wife for? It's like, buddy. Like, I get it. You have a big dick and you want to swing it around, but maybe sometimes you got to think with the other head and not the one that does all the swinging. Because, you know, maybe if you thought about it for a moment, you'd realize that maybe this entire thing was very, very, very dumb and completely stupid. I'm sorry. I don't know. Just, I don't get some people like this sometimes. Just like how he's going off at people who are just there to work, to have a job, to earn money. Like, Like, why are you doing this? Like, why do you want to fight them? Of course they're not going to fight you, you forehead. Actually, you probably know that, and that's why you keep antagonizing them. Because you know they won't do anything, because you know that they won't, because they don't want to lose their job. And you keep doing it because you're just a complete nutter asshole. With this clip here, this is a rental. This person's returned the rental to the rental place, and it turns out that there's chunks of ash scattered across the entire car. And well, of course, the guy working there decides to ask the guy, hey, did you smoke in here? Who smoked in here? There's ash in here. And well, we have a very interesting conversation afterwards. Here's the clip.
When you accuse somebody of doing something that they didn't do, somebody's going to stand up for themselves.
I didn't accuse you.
I was smoking in the car.
I didn't say you were.
I
didn't say you were. I said there's smoke in the car and we have a no smoking policy. Yeah, there is.
The ash in the car does not mean somebody necessarily smoked in the car.
I didn't say it was you.
But it still doesn't mean somebody smoked in the car.
What are you, burning incense?
In the car, sir. You can keep a door open, and somebody could be burning leaves, and ash from the leaves can be getting inside of the car. Whatever the case.
I mean, it's very rare to happen.
I can pull to an Eagles game and leave my windows open, sitting in the stadium or in a parking lot, and somebody is smoking whatever it is they want to smoke. Blow the ashes out and bam.
All that shit was blowing in.
Nobody was smoking in the car. Then you got mad and said that I was smoking in the car because it's masked through something.
Bro, that's a nice nugget right there. You think we can smoke that?
Bro, it's legal where I'm at, but that still does not negate the fact that you accuse me of smoking in the car.
Bro, if we were in a court right now, you'd be so guilty of smoking.
Guilty of what?
Smoking, dude.
Smoking what, bro?
I don't know.
People smoke. I'm grown. I'm 35. People
I know.
Smoke. It's legal up here, and it's legal where I'm at.
But there's a no smoking policy in the car.
Nobody was smoking in the car. That's not smoke.
Was that weed?
It doesn't matter if it's weed. Are you going to get mad that somebody might have dropped a pack of cigarettes in the car and then the tobacco fell out? Are you really going to get mad about that and say there's no smoking in the car? It's tobacco leaves.
I'm not mad. You're
finding
mad?
leaves, bro. But you're sitting here trying to accuse me of stuff I didn't do, bro. Like, get out of here.
I'm not mad.
95% sure he's guilty. That's my verdict here. You can obviously come up with your own opinions here. I personally think he's probably guilty, considering how hard he's trying to deflect that off of him, saying, oh, it was this thing. Oh, no, it was this thing. Oh, it was this thing that doesn't make quite enough sense to this. It's like, you could have gone for a myriad of other reasons that could potentially have covered your case, but you're clearly just desperately trying to find a way to deflect the blame, especially after he finds a little nugget of a certain item that I can't talk about because, you know, the gods are YouTube gods are watching. But it's just like, buddy, if you smoked in there, you just own up. It's only going to potentially go, like, he probably wouldn't be that annoyed. You might get a slight slap of a fee. I don't know. But it's just like, acting like this is definitely not the way to go about it. In this next clip, we've got an idiot / Kevin deciding to record someone randomly in public. And yeah, this is an interesting one.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What happened? How come you
record me without my permission?
That's all right. This is a public, this is a free country. Absolutely.
I can call the cops on you right now.
Call the cops.
Without my permission.
That's okay. This is a free country.
You're violating.
Have you heard of the Second Amendment, the freedom of right of speech and
you're violating my privacy.
I'm not violating. You're in a private area.
I just want to question, does he actually know why it's perfectly fine to record a person at a public place? It's not because of the First Amendment or this or that or these random other things he kept trying to pull up here. No. It's because you're in a public place. Therefore, what you're doing in said public place, it's not in private, it's in public. They're not invading your privacy by recording you. But he's being such a flipping asshole about it, it's not even funny. Like, what was even the point of that? Was he just trying to taunt for a goddamn reaction? Actually, this is TikTok. Yes, he probably was. In this next clip, we've got an interesting fight between a pair of people happening.
She's a Karen.
I'm a Karen, so go ahead.
She told me to move out of her way so she could put her car when I'm sitting there putting a quarter in.
Standing there
You're
for
an
5 minutes
entitled
looking
Karen.
for the quarter. So I said, can I please return my card? Don't tell me to shut up.
You know in Arabic, you know we had it.
Oh, good for you. Oh, let me quote you. This is America. You speak English.
تسمش يا شرموطة.
Okay, you speak English.
تسمش يا شرموطة.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Mr.
hey,
Rich,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm not the one who
yeah,
said
come
I'm
at me.
rich.
There you go.
You started off with saying I'm rich. So good for you. That's why you're shopping by yourself and not your butler?
I'm sorry.
No, you should see what he said.
Angry people. I have no idea how this all started. It seems like the lady decided to be a touch racist at the end there, but here we are. In this next clip, a Karen decided to cut the line, and when she was refused service due to her cutting the line, this happened.
Boss's number? You can't just
Have a
ignore
good
me
day,
and not
miss.
give me your name.
Have a good
Ignore
day,
your
miss.
boss's number. You cannot do that.
Have a good day, miss.
You cannot do that.
Have a good day.
You cannot. I can report you to the Better Business Bureau. Are you aware of that?
Report me.
Do you realize I'm a CPA? I have a
Do
lot
it.
more reign than you think I have.
Do it then.
You're not gonna give me your name
No.
for no reason.
No, because when you asked me you weren't being nice, then I'm not
I wasn't.
gonna...
When was I ever being rude to you?
I'm not gonna sit here and
When was I
argue with
ever
you,
being?
miss.
I wasn't being nice.
I'm not
with
gonna
it?
sit here and
What have I
argue
said
with
that
you.
wasn't nice?
Have a good day.
Tell me one thing I have said that wasn't
There's
nice.
no point in having this
I still have not even
conversation.
cursed or raised my voice. Nothing.
Miss,
I'm asking you
you're
what your
very
name is.
clearly agitated.
Now that you're not giving me your name, yes.
Why?
Nor
For
your
what?
boss's number?
Is that really a reason to get agitated at someone because they won't give
Yes,
you their name?
it is, because I'm asking you for your boss's number then and you're not giving it to
Yeah,
me.
I can't give out my boss's personal cell
Okay,
phone
then you
number.
need to give me your name or a way to reach him.
No,
Email
I
or a way that
I
time
don't.
he's in here. Yes, you
I
do
don't.
have to. Yes,
I
you want to
don't.
look up the law?
don't. Look.
Gotta love these hard people. I need your name. It is a must-have. It's in the law. You have to give me a way to contact your manager. It's so stupid. In this clip, we got a Karen who's attempting to stop a kid from running a lemonade stand on the side of the road because apparently it's going to cause too much traffic and they don't have the permit for it.
We don't want the traffic in front of ours. No, it's going to. You have your own home, correct? We're here trying to. I don't need the traffic.
You can't even see us.
I
And there's
don't.
no
Why'd you
traffic.
choose mine?
Because it's by the road where more people come by.
Okay, well, there's plenty of other places, sir. Please move your
This is
lemonade
just a
stand.
public place.
No, but it's not
thing I've ever
public.
heard.
No, it's an HOA. You
It's a
can't.
county road.
It's
This is a county
Okay,
road.
it's an HOA. You have to have a permit. Okay. Okay.
Can I give you some cinnamon rolls?
Ma'am, I don't want the cinnamon rolls. I just don't want the traffic. You guys didn't even consider the people who live here.
We did. We totally did. So let's go and bike them and have them to
No, you didn't. You didn't come over. You didn't
I
ask
told her
me.
when she was setting up, as soon as you get set up, go across and I go, they're on
That's
the...
not my husband.
I go, there's
Okay,
fine. I go,
just
there's no
please
people on
move.
the phone.
I'm trying to be polite. I really am.
No,
Please.
we're just exercising
I
our
don't
rights.
really. You're not exercising your rights. I'm telling you it's illegal.
So I don't know what it is.
It is. Because we looked into it. We've had a lemonade stand. We had to have a permit. We have our own property. So, yes, I do. I have 5 kids. But I also want to go set up in front of other people's houses without asking if it was okay. That's so great. Point.
So your house is facing that way.
This is also the entrance to my home, sir.
Yeah.
This is right here.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is ours here. This the community here.
Right.
So if you have your community, set up in your community. That's all I'm asking. Is you guys did not ask. You didn't come.
Why
you
would
just
we
set
ask
up.
you?
It's public property, like I
It's
said.
polite.
Yeah, well, you're or whoever
That's
that
like
was,
having
was
a
not
yard sale
polite
with
to us
somebody's
at
thing.
all.
Well,
And we
I'm
don't
trying to be
call the
polite.
cops.
Okay.
Do it.
We're only going to be here another 30 minutes. So.
No, that's okay. You can pack up and go, or the cops.
Okay.
will.
We will.
So all she wanted to do this week was to have a little lemonade
Okay,
stand.
that's okay.
You're
I
so
understand
great.
that, but you don't set up.
You're so sweet and
There's
neighborly.
no
I
one that
appreciate
comes
it.
down our street, so we're like, oh,
So you
this
just pick a random street.
Yeah.
this is a great.
Yeah, you're the victim.
Go ask them if you can set up over there. There's public land over here.
Call the cops. I'm done talking to you for this poor little girl. If
So
you have,
I'm not.
if
I'm
you
not
have
saying-
children,
You're making this a totally traumatic event for
I
her.
do.
how
have
sad.
Maybe you guys should ask.
Oh
Maybe
my
you
God,
should have a heart in your
wouldn't-
body.
It wouldn't have changed your mind.
I do have a heart, ma'am.
Listen.
But I I look into the regulations and everything.
Oh,
I do
it's
have
a
a
freaking lemonade stand. Give me
don't
a break.
care.
Call. I'm done talking to you.
Okay. fine.
Call. And then go away and let us sell until the cops come.
No, don't sell. It's illegal.
Okay, the cops can do that for us. Great. Thank you, citizens arrest.
Hey, look it.
No, it's not
Super
citizen
fine.
arrest.
Thank you. You're great.
No, and she'll have a better experience.
Oh, that's what it was. You're amazing.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Wow.
Thank
what happened
you.
to this country? It's the saddest thing. Yeah, well, those kids can't even have a lemonade stand without a neighbor freaking out home.
We have no traffic in front of our house.
Nobody's stopping here either.
Well, it's more of a chance. We had 5 cars go by, and our house we'd have 0.
Then you don't have to worry about the traffic, do you, that you were so worried about? 911 it. 911.
It's simple as easy. The cops don't need to get involved. You just need to pack up and go.
We are in 30 minutes.
Not 30 minutes. We were
Oh, get a life. Just go call the cops in your house.
I mean, I get it. Regulations are regulations, but at the end of the day, why the fuck do you need to care so much about this? Oh no, a kid selling things on the side of the road. End of world. It's going to make everyone die of poison. And the one car that's passing every few minutes is going to cause a lot of traffic if one of them decide to stop. End of world. I don't get why you need to make such a big fucking fuss over something like this. Like, it's almost a minimal thing. Like, it probably works slightly different here in Australia, but pretty commonly in certain areas you'll just find a guy in his ute parked on the side of the road with a bunch of flowers and he's selling them to people. You can stop there, get him on the side of the road, or just continue on the main road. It's not really too much of a thing to really care so goddamn much about. Here we have a guy who's confronting a person who has decided to be very racist towards them, and well, here's what happens.
You call me a fucking racist? Say it again. Why don't you? Of course I have it. I have it. Let them come. You tell them that you call me a. You tell them again, okay? You think I'm scared? I'll wait. She called me a.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you are.
Racist. Yep. Keep saying. Keep saying. Yep. Got you on the camera, okay? You're gonna go viral, okay? You racist.
I don't give a
f. Okay, say it again. You see? She's assaulting me right now. Say it again. You call me a. Right? Say it again. Say it again.
Genius, absolute genius. At least beforehand you had like the ability to potentially deny because he may not have been able to prove that you were being racist before he started filming, but then you decided to go, nope, yeah, you are one, put the finger up, and then wind your window out and try and whack his phone out of his hand. Absolute genius. The IQ on you must be like 405 because you just assault someone while they're recording you. Think a little further. Here we watch as a person who's wearing a nice bright fluoro vest that has a insignia of police on one side of it gets approached by these guys behind the camera here and gets asked a very simple question. Are you an actual police officer? Unfortunately, this guy seems to squirm and is not really interested in properly answering that question, goes on with a few lies, and well, here's the clip.
Hi there. There. So, you're an actual Cleveland police officer?
No, I'm not with Cleveland PD. I work for Cleveland Watchmen. We're a security company that hires only off-duty police officers to do traffic control for...
Are you an off-duty police officer?
Yeah.
So, who are you with?
Pickaway Sheriff's Office.
Pickaway?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're out of...
They do...
Ohio, and you're here working in Franklin County in Whitehall as an off-duty police officer.
No, I'm working as a security guard. So we do.
No, you're in uniform marked as a police officer. You're working as a police officer right now with a car that has red and blue lights on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got some paperwork I can give to you from.
Absolutely, and I'll need to get your information. I've been asked to come up here by my deputy chief and get that.
Okay.
Because yeah. Here, you.
Okay. So I can't get a hold of the chief from Richland Township, which is Glenmont.
It's Richland Township.
Yeah.
So it's a township police department,
No,
or
it's
is it a village?
Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them.
No,
all right.
No.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No. I'm asking you a direct question. Have you been sworn in by them?
It's very important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to put that right
listen,
up.
I'm not.
So if you are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling me? So you are not a commissioned police officer.
I have spoke with the chief.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what I'm asking.
That's not what we're asking you.
I'm explaining to you.
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of Ohio with any department?
Not currently.
Okay. That's the question.
Not currently.
I'm unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You would have to raise your hand, swear, sign a form, and you would get
paperwork
on that.
Hello.
Talking to the chief is not enough.
Please do not. I'm asking you for courtesy, man to man. Please do not ruin my career. Please, please, please.
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County. You knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. You were aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right, you're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously?
I'm serious. Okay. Now we're going to be nice about this. Okay. And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car. Okay. And we're going to take you in. We don't have to handcuff you. This officer James is going to pat you down. All right. And we'll let you out, all right, on a summons. All right. Now,
are we too far for me to?
We're
Listen,
okay.
It's completely deceptive.
Here's the problem. Here's you don't understand that right now we can charge you for improperly handling in a vehicle. I can charge you for impersonating a police officer. All right. There's tons of charges.
What are you charging me?
Here. Well, probably the impersonation of a police officer.
So the best thing to do right now is to just take off the belt.
And I'm
all right, so let's step over here and take care of that first.
Smith, right here.
I think buddy old pal here was wearing his dunce cap for today, you know, having his car, which looks to be an ex-police vehicle with the coloured panels being with no detail on it, from what we can see from a section of the clip there, where there is a white and black vehicle with police siren lights on top of it, and this guy just walks around with a full-on gun belt and police insignia, and then lies about which department he comes from, and it turns out that he probably he's not a police officer at all. He's just working as security guard and thought it would be cool to wear police insignia. I don't know what this guy was like. I'm personally assuming that him being a security guard is actually real here. It might also be a lie, and that could also be a problem, because he is like a bit more like, please don't ruin my career, don't do this to me, please be nice, you guys. But it's just like, buddy, you brought this upon yourself by wearing something that says police on it, and then lying to police about saying that you are a police officer, and then you got caught out in your lie, because of course you did. What else was going to happen here? Like, if you're not aware of certain things, they're going to be able to trip you on those certain things. And, well, what did they do there? Oh, they tripped you on those certain things, and you got caught out pretty easily. Here we got the manager of a Target store deciding to kick this person out because they have what they claim to be a service dog, because they don't want to give any form of identifications or anything to actually recognize that it is a service dog, even though that's not required by law.
I'm really sorry, but I can't have a dog in here.
It's a service
It's against,
dog.
I would need to see a documentation. I will then, absolutely.
It's a service dog, and it's against state law and federal law.
Yes, you do need to have documentation
No, you
on
don't,
it.
sir.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and...
If you look up the Colorado
it's against
state
a health
law,
code violation to have a dog in
if you look up the
a food
Colorado
establishment.
state law,
Are you a GM? I am.
James, stop. If you look up the
I don't
Colorado,
see. It's also required that they wear
it's not required, sir.
outfit yet. So,
it's not required. It's a
all right. Well,
if you go on your
guys to
phone
do so.
and you look up the Americans with Disabilities Act,
Okay. Well, this is private property, and I am asking you guys. To
it's
leave.
actually a
Okay,
public establishment,
No,
and you're open to the
It's
public.
privately owned, and I am asking you guys to leave.
Because I don't have a
All right.
vest on my
Thank you,
service
guys.
dog.
Thank you. I'm asking you to leave.
Because I don't have a vest on my
I'm not
service
gonna-
dog.
yeah,
It's a
you
service
have no
dog.
documentation whatsoever.
You don't have to have.
It is a big deal. You can't have a dog.
This is one of those moments that, as an outsider looking into all these laws to do with service animals, I'm not only slightly confused by some of the decisions here, I can also understand why some of these decisions are made. So, according to the Americans with Disabilities Act laws, there's a bunch of different laws here, but basically the layman terms of it all, service dogs are not required to wear any form of identification whatsoever. They don't need to wear a vest, they don't need to have any form of marking to show that they're a service dog. Also, you are not required to have any of the documentation for it, because by law, stores and places like that cannot ask you if that is a service dog. They can't ask you for any form of documentation to prove that's a service dog. They can't ask you if you've got any disabilities or what disabilities you have. They can't ask you anything in resemblance to prove that that's an actual service dog, which makes sense to a degree, because it means that you can't just look at someone with a service dog, know they've got a disability, and abuse them for having that. But also at the same time, it's a system that is very easily abused depending on how things can get enforced, because the list of breeds that can be a service dog is up there on the internet for everyone to look at. So if you have a dog of that breed, you can take it around everywhere, say it's a service dog, and that you don't have to prove that it is to anyone, unless potentially if some police officer along the lines decides to ask. But no store managers, no store in any way, shape, or form can ask you if it can ask for identification of that being a service dog, and legally they can't kick you out specifically for having a service dog. It's a very weird web of laws that, on one hand, I can completely understand of it, because, you know, it makes it so that it's very difficult to target someone with disabilities because there's no way to identify if they've got one or not. But at the same time, I think it can be very easily abused. Here we have a guy who's been waiting for over 2 hours for his food to be picked up from a fast food restaurant by the Uber. It hasn't happened yet, so he decided to go in himself and just grab the food.
I wait 45 minutes and my food is right there and I paid for it, so let me just give you my food because my Uber guy is still not here. He's another 45 minutes, that's 2.5 hours now. That's bull. My food's right there, give me my sandwich. I'm hopping over this bitch. I'm grabbing my food. I ain't playing. It's my food right there. All right, I paid for that shit. All right, let's do it. Nah, off. I paid for my sandwich. I get my sandwich. I don't give a my sandwich. I paid. Call the police. It's my sandwich. I paid for that shit. I don't give a I paid for my sandwich. I'm grabbing my sandwich. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Look, if you've done this through Uber or DoorDash or whatever other form of food delivery service, almost all of them would provide refunds, especially considering what? You've been waiting over 2 hours for a driver to be selected and the food's been sitting there for several hours by now. Like, it just seems a bit odd that you did this type of method because, yeah, you've paid for the food, but you've also paid for the delivery. And you're not going to get that money back now unless you do a refund afterwards. I don't know, it just feels like you just took the wrong method about this. I don't know. What's your opinion, I guess, you guys? Here we go, Kevin, who's a bit upset because he's unable to get cash at a store, I think.
You're going to ask me to thing, and you can take these dudes and shove up your because here's no, I know what I want. In here. What are you going to do, fool? I swear to God. If you touch me, I will you and throw you in fucking jail, bitch. How can you not have cash? Call them. They know who I am. You fucking you waste my time. It's what you did. I don't care about the money. It's the time you waste. I don't care about kids. You'll probably get worse. Get out of the store. Thanks for wasting my time. Call the cops. I don't give a how can you not have cash on why did you say that? No. Get out. Wait, dude, get out. It's not your concern. Get out of the store. I don't give a get out. Go. Bitch, in your fucking being. Wow, good one. Get out of here.
That's at least what I gather from the clip here, because he's going off about the fact that they don't carry cash, which is very interesting to say the least. I guess it deposes on how the laws function in America, but usually most stores have cash here in Australia. Most stores. Some stores will have signs out the front letting you know, hey, we don't accept cash here. We only accept card, which is really annoying. And there's also others that only accept cash and don't do card. But usually there's a big, massive sign to give you that information here. So maybe, I'm not 100% sure about this one. Maybe this guy was going for some cash out and that's why he couldn't get, they didn't have cash to do any cash out. Which, you know, that's a completely fair thing because shops are not banks, buddy. Get your cash out from an ATM, not a shop. I don't know. It's a bit... This one's interesting. He's really going off his nutter about the lack of cash at this store for some reason or another, which definitely unnecessary, to say the least. It's like, really? You don't need to go off your lungs there and burn them into hell or something. Like, geez, calm down.